Okay, so we have to think in terms of what hero is going to give us the most value down the stretch. And it's hard because we can get off to an early start with Share Bear, play ahead of the curve, which is obviously great. Midas is not really that strong of an early game hero, but you know, it gives you a lot of tempo in the later rounds. Sphinx is a little untested for me, so I don't really know how to feel about it. I think I've only played one game on Sphinx so far. I think the safest pick is probably Share here. Could go for Geppetto, but I think Share Bear is probably the safest pick. What's up, JDB? How's it going? Sorry, I'm a little grungy. I'm a little grungy today. My kiddo decided that he wanted to give me some oatmeal as well. So I got some oatmeal on me. Let's see. Cinderella is probably the pick here. Unfortunately, neither of these units are super strong at this point. Cinderella is also not really a fantastic starting unit on Share Bear, simply because we're going to get our extra gold and we want to be buying 2 units next turn. Now, best case scenario though is if we hit 2 units that we can buy, and then we also find a free spell to get the extra advantage, like a free roll. Forbidden Fruit kind of gets us there. It does essentially what we want it to do, but unfortunately we have to take a little bit of damage. In most situations, I'd probably just buy the 2 units and forgo taking the 2 damage here, but because the quality of this shop is not great either, I think it's good to just take the chicken and then take the 2 damage in order to roll. Okay, so obviously a little bit higher quality units here. That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna have a ton of fun today. We're gonna be giving away I have a ton of dust codes for you guys. I haven't gotten 100% confirmation on if all of them work, but I for sure have a new set of dust codes to give away today. But because I took a hiatus when my son was born, I have some leftover codes from a couple months ago, so I have a ton of codes. Hopefully they all work. We'll kind of have to just wait and see. But yeah, it'll be a really exciting couple hours for us. Okay, so not a lot of synergy with this shop. The roll the dice is good stats. We took the 50-50 to try to get the Rainbow Unicorn roll the dice bonus. Unfortunately, it didn't land exactly where we were hoping, but that's okay. Can't win them all the time. Unfortunate. With a little bit better fight RNG there, we could have maybe taken out that egg. But you take a chance every time you play your big units up front like this, the low health. You take the gamble on whether or not your opponent's going to have their big units up front or in the back, so... This is a pretty good shop. I definitely want the Good Witch and the Princess Peep. I wish we could get all of this, but I just don't think that's possible. If I sell this, I go up to 7 gold. If I buy the Spellweaver, I go down to 4 gold. Shrink Ray down to 2 gold. I can only buy 1 of these without having to sell 2 other units. So trying to go for like a maximum set of value here, I don't think is really that lucrative. I think we're better off just going for something like this. That's a little greedy, maybe. It seems okay, though. Okay, good starting hit. Ooh. Bad. Take out the ranged unit. Alright, they got the Slay, unfortunately, but we got the win, so that's what matters. Brave Princess on 3-1 is typically pretty baity. I do have the Good Witch support, which makes it a little more tempting. I think I'm gonna go for it. What I could do is end up playing it like this. But with this puts us in a position to where this has a lower chance of slaying because it could get attacked first, and this also could get attacked first, and we wouldn't get the value from the Good Witch. So I think it's better, if we're gonna play it like this, it's probably better to play it like this. And just hope that whatever we put in slot 3 and 4 end up getting attacked first. I'm gonna go ahead and take this free spell and then roll. Block chest is great for this position. Nothing there that we want. Nothing there that we want. Not a great shop turn for us, but we got a couple units that work in our favor. All right, this is really good for us. We get full value out of our sheep. We took out a unit with the falling stars. We won the fight by quite a bit here. That was a very good turn for us. I got an extra gold that fight. No, well, my hero power gave me an extra gold, so we can just mix Wizzle this Cinderella, and there's a potential that we could maybe hit hit a kiss while we're going. Yeah, we've got 2 potential level 3 treasures coming our way, so this could be Hat Ball if we're really lucky. It could be a treasure map. It could even be a boat. I think with the knowledge that we have two level 3 treasures on the way, I think Spellweaver's an okay pickup here, especially because we have access to the free or the extra spell here. Ripley's interesting. I'm not fond of the XP in this position. Wormroot is very good for us. I'd rather have a better target than the Labyrinth Minotaur, but that would require buying one of the Water Wraiths, and I don't really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the stats here. It's pretty solid. Playing the Tripoli is just strictly better than anything else on my board, and this way we kind of econ our way into level 4, which is good. Want to have a lot of access to gold to buy those sweet level 4 units. Kind of an unfortunate hit there. My range unit's bigger, so this is kind of anybody's fight right now. That was a great hit for me though. Casting the Wormroot on the Labyrinth Minotaur here actually paid off pretty well. We could go Burning Palm on the Brave Princess to try to maximize our chances of it slaying. There's also a Court Wizard in the shop here, and I could have an entire front row of royals. So Court Wizard with Burning Palm is also very tempting. I think it's a little too good to pass at this stage of the game. I really wish I could be casting this Burning Palm on the Brave Princess to guarantee the slay, but having the extra stats on the Court Wizard is just really good for us. So we can move everything and play it like this if we wanted to. I wouldn't mind playing it like this. I'm also interested in the Lady of the Lake, but as of right now, my back row is a little congested. Makes it a little difficult to justify. Fairy Godmother is interesting. I think I pass on it for now. This is a really good shop. Hungry Hippo plus Cat's Call is a lot of value. Plus we already have the Princess Peep. Hopefully we get our slay here. That'd be nice. I have I had actually a relatively good chance of being able to get the sleigh there. Fort Wizard's definitely putting in work as of right now. Unfortunately, not quite enough to be able to take down the Humpty Easter comp. That's a little unfortunate. Pretty rough treasure choices here. If I go for animals, I think Eye of Ares is a reasonable pickup. It works so heavily in our opponent's favor in a lot of cases, though. But if we end up pivoting for animals, I think that it's fine. The Slay Cloak only buffs one of our units at the moment, and Power Orb in general is just not very good. Okay, so we're gonna take a chance here. We'll go for the Eye of Ares. A lot of animals here, but not the ones that we want. Another hippo is fantastic. Sporko is very good as well. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some restructuring, but that's okay. Right, so our back row is gonna be looking quite a bit different than where it is right now. That's okay. Sporko. I think for this one turn, I'm gonna put the Brave Princess up front. Try to guarantee that we get the sleigh here. Oh no, that fireball was brutal. Oh no. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Right? Nice. We still won the fight, but the unfortunate thing is that we didn't get the value. We didn't get the value from the cat's call on these hungry hippos, which feels really bad. Normally I would take Fancy Pants, but because Ring of Revenge with all the tokens that we're going to be spawning, I think Ring of Revenge is just the pick here. Plus we're going to be buy-selling a chicken this turn, and we don't really want the chicken getting the bonus from Fancy Pants. Kind of would just be a waste this turn. Okay, so we want to pick up more Princess Peeps. Kind of our value generation system at the moment. Soltak is really good with the Eye of Ares, as Brave Princess has done its job now. There's a True Love's Kiss. You could kiss the Brave Princess here, I don't mind that. Too late for something like Nutcracker. Upgraded Sporko is very nice. I like that a lot. I think I'm actually gonna play this a little bit risky. Picking up an upgraded Sporko is so good for me, though. I like this a lot. But welcome everyone that's checking out the stream. For those who may be new, I'm John. I'm a pro storybook player. I've been playing this game since very early closed beta, so I have a lot of hours in this game. I just can't get enough of it, to be honest. Basically dropped everything that I was doing in order to pursue this game, and so far it's been pretty lucrative. Oof. This Muerte is very scary. Very, very scary. Shoulder Fairies is great with this build because we do have the hippos that are going to continue to scale throughout the game. What's up, Viper? Used to the uploads on YouTube? Nice. I love having people come over from YouTube. Alright, so I want to be buffing. It's really hard to say what's best to buff here, actually. Oh, hi, I'm Johnny. I used to upload. I do upload on YouTube. They do, just not every single day. I really used to try to find a baby bear or something this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and take the extra gold, try to give myself a additional roll. Another Sporko is not really where I want to be. This is such a good unit, but it's so weak at the moment. I'm gonna lock for this other shoulder fairies. Hopefully we get some good fight RNG this time. Lost the 1 and 3, so that's automatic, feels bad. Okay. Once again, barely lost. Hey Mizo, how's it going? We're definitely buying this. We can get an automatic treasure with the Lancelot, and there's a True Love's Kiss in the store. That's pretty tempting. If I play it like this, I get the guaranteed treasure. Forces me to change my build up a little bit here. Do we think a upgraded level 6 on 5-2 is worth it though? That's the question. Yeah, I'm doing great. Very, very good. I could also just go for another 5. Or I could roll. I have 5 gold. I really don't want to waste my rolls on just a Lancelot here. I could try to get this triple on the Hungry Hippo. I am going to go for the offensive spell here. We need to win this fight. Try to give ourselves a chance to win the fight. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get as much value out of these hippos as I would have liked. What can you do? See how strong this player is. 5-1 with an upgraded dragon. Okay, at least we don't take upgraded damage, but we're getting close to dying, so that's not good. Hopefully we get some good stuff here, get a nice little bonus. We're not on 6, so Hand of Midas and Staff are not the way to go. Plus we need the extra pump from Saber, so we can take it. Okay, big pigs is nice. Okay, that's a huge triple for me here. That's actually very, very important. It might be time to go Monkey's Paw. Monkey's Paw with the Dracula's Saber value, and just hope that that's enough to keep us moving forward for a while. It basically replaces Eye of Ares, but it gives us the bonus, not our opponents, so pretty good. Take the free spell here. It's pretty unlikely that we get something else that we want to cast. I actually would have sold to cast this spell. Looking at things now, that's a little unfortunate. I should probably I think this is probably the better play here. Nice. Charlie, the 58-month resub. Are you winning, son? We're trying. We're doing our best. Hopefully our best is good enough. Looking pretty promising. He's one of the strongest players in the lobby, so this is good. Put a very big chunk of damage on him there, so it looks like we've stabilized for a little bit. I need to go do something after this fight. I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and kiss this. Echo Wood is pretty good for us here. BB. It's a little bit risky. Maybe we hold the good boy for a turn, actually. I'm cool with holding, actually. Yeah, I'm good with holding. I'll be right back, chat. Look at that, and with plenty of time to spare. A 30... Where would I put this? I don't think I take that. Tied last round? Good. I'll take a tie. It's not a win, but it's not a loss. Okay, so it's looking like this good boy pickup might not be fantastic for us, but we'll see. Snow Angel's very strong. Unfortunately, we got the worst hit there. Got a lot of stats, but I'm not sure it's enough. Go left, go left, go left. Oh. Rough. Nope, not enough. We're dead. Damn. Damn. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. 28. Reminder that Storybook 99 is live now. You can play on the live server. You can join the games with me. Lots of fun to be had. I'll be doing some gem or some dust giveaways here pretty soon. And this is a sponsored stream. Thanks to Storybook Brawl for making it happen. All right, so we got some interesting hero choices here. And Shadow, I think, has a really high ceiling. So I think for these kind of lobbies, I think Pan Shadow is probably the pick. Is this like Tetris thing where you play a bunch of people? Yeah. So essentially instead of playing against 7 other opponents like you would in a traditional game of Storybook Brawl, you play against 99 other players. So very, very massive lobbies. Games get crazy very fast. I've participated in the beta enough times to know just how wild some of these lobbies can get. Yeah, the end game is definitely the most important part. I mean, obviously you have to live to get to the end game, but having heroes that give you much better bonuses in the mid to late game are very important. What's up, Coop? How's it going? Are the units being taken from the same pool? So if I understand correctly, and this may have changed since the last time I participated, there is no pool limit. So you essentially can get an unlimited amount of any units essentially, which is pretty crazy. I've seen some pretty absurd boards going into the later rounds. So this is an interesting shop. We're not interested in the happy little tree. We could roll to try to hit a princess or a prince, or we could take the baby root plus the for glory. I don't think I'm gonna go for this play simply because it's pretty unlikely that we get the win there. But generally speaking, I think taking the for glory to try to get the win in most situations is fine. Pairs are still harder to get because of dilution, but people aren't taking them. Yeah, essentially. Okay, this is a fantastic shop here. I get to cast the Shrink Ray, and then I get to buy the full gambit of units here, and we got the Cinderella, so we don't get the proc with the Cinderella with the Shrink Ray this turn, but we do get to flip the Frog Prince. So definitely a huge spike. For this turn, we're going to play it like this. Pretty unlikely that we keep this happy little tree for very long. But we're pretty far ahead of the curve, which is exactly what you want to be doing on these kind of heroes. Heroes like Pan Shadow, Mask, Zalhua, like those kind of heroes, you really value getting ahead of the curve. It's super important. And unfortunately, we're gonna lose here. We put our biggest unit up front, in hopes that we could take out one of their biggest units, but the problem was that their biggest unit happened to respawn another unit, so we kind of got beat on that front. So I want to take the Genie's Wish, but I also want to buy 2 units. The only issue is that this other unit that I'd be buying is a Happy Tree pair, and I'm not really interested in doing that. So I think it's safer to just go ahead and take this Genie's Wish. Earthquake is good. I'm happy with an Earthquake here. For the chance of getting the pair, I can go ahead and buy this Happy Little Tree. It's not ideal, but the 1/1, like having a 1/1 versus a 2/2, like it's kind of negligible stats, and like this way I have the opportunity to maybe hit this triple before we hit level 4 and our hero power kicks in. I think the play though is to do like this, try to have the stag give the stats to that. That was very, very good. Go left. Good. Good. Our positioning there was actually a little wonky. I didn't notice it until right before the next round started there, but we could have played it with everything slid to the side and having the stag attack first. So slight little misstep there, but things happen. It's important if you notice your mistakes and you can call them out, you can remember them for next time. That's important too. Sometimes that's just as important as making the correct decision. So we do have a True Love's Kiss here. I'm not super interested in putting it on anything. If this Cinderella was gonna get the treasure this turn, I would take the True Love's Kiss and get the upgraded 3. But for just a single proc on this, it's not worth it. I'm interested in the Black Cat. Black Cat with Mad Mim is quite a bit of stats. It's typically worthwhile. I'm gonna go ahead and swap out this unit and take the ranged here, and then we can go ahead and put some stats. I guess we're gonna put it on the Mad Mim here. We turn the Mad Mim evil, so that way if the stag buffs the Mim, we have a pretty sizable unit in our back row. Snow Angel is always a dangerous hero to go up against. I think I have enough coverage here to win this fight. It's going to depend if we take out that. How much stats is this? That range unit's going to just kind of pick me apart. Fortunately, we lose here, I think. The left? Okay. Yeah, really unfortunate that we lost there. We just needed a tiny bit more stats to get there. But that's okay. Okay, the Wish Upon a Star is way too expensive for what we're trying to do. I will go ahead and buy this chicken since we're heading into level 4. We're not going to see any chickens for the rest of the game, so it's fine to hold on to that. We're seeing a lot of Beauty's influence, and those are kind of difficult to leverage at this stage of the game. You typically find yourself wanting to cast Beauty's influence in the late rounds, trying to get synergies with like Good Boy and stuff of that nature. For this particular instance, I'm going to go ahead and cast it on the Black Cat because we want to proc the Cinderella. Shepherd Sling is quite a bit of tempo at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, especially because we're going to be picking up this Princess Peep. There's no reason to hang on to our happy little trees. The pair doesn't make any sense because we're not going to see them for the rest of the game. Pretty safe to swap them out. Reed, thank you so much for the biddies. Just win, gotta go. Good luck. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping in. All right, so it looks like we're gonna put a pretty good beating on poor Shirani here. Okay, so a lot of good stuff going on in this shop. We could get baited by Royals here and go with the Juliet and the Court Wizard, and I think it's probably a little too good to pass up right now. It just effectively replaces a ton of what we've got going on, and I'm okay with doing that. We have the chicken as well, so selling does not feel bad. So we're going for kind of a royal build at the moment. Trying to decide what I want to sell here. Thinking we probably just go ahead and sell the Cinderella. Now, do we want to sell and buy the Toil and Trouble here? If the Toil and Trouble lands on Juliet or the Court Wizard, we're really happy. Anything else, we're kind of like, eh. But we're definitely not going to be playing Black Cat or Stag, because we're going to try to get maximum value from Court Wizard, so I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this. It seems a little counterintuitive to go for the Shepherd Sling last turn and then immediately turn around and swap out our units. But keep in mind, we're still getting stats on a ranged unit as well as a Princess Peep. Okay, so that was really unfortunate for us. The Toil and Trouble buffed 2 units that aren't really essential to our comp, so that feels a little bit bad. Depending on the fight RNG here, we could win this fight. Go left. Oh, okay. Barely lost there. A little bit better RNG, and we definitely could have won that fight. So nothing to be too upset about. So the only unfortunate part about where we're at right now is the fact that we can't get Juliet online because of Panshadow's hero ability. So we're going to be looking to swap these out as soon as Court Wizard's usefulness starts dwindling. Could replace it with something like a Gingerbread Knight, but they effectively do the same thing at this stage of the game, so it's kind of pointless. I think we're going to go ahead and pass on this shop. I could consider the Feasting Dragon, because I do have the Mad Mim, but not really a fan of that. Court Wizard's a fine pickup here. Lady of the Lake, not terrible. I think I want to roll. I want to roll here. There's a Court Wizard triple. There's also a Friendly Spirit. We're going to lock for the Court Wizard triple, but we're going to go ahead and pick up the Friendly Spirit. Friendly Spirit is a good buy in most situations, especially when you have a higher than normal chance to triple it. So we get some sheep value. We get some Court Wizard value. Really good. Really good fight there for us. Alright, we're gonna get our level 4 treasure. Okay, alright, so Sky Castle gives us immediate value with the Juliet. We get another level 4 treasure. The problem with doing that is that I'm not locked into Royals, but see, the problem is that Royals don't really have anywhere else to go from me from here. Like, I can only triple level 4 and level 5 Royals, and obviously that doesn't really do much for me. So it would take up an extra slot to go for the Sky Castle here, and we don't even have a chance. We have less of a chance of getting Ring of Rage again. So I think in terms of wanting to move forward, Ring of Rage is probably the better pick here. You can make a case for Moonsong Horn, but it's kind of just a worse Ring of Rage for us since we don't have any spell synergy. Now, because we did that and we do have the extra stats from Ring of Rage, I think Fairy Godmother is better. It's a fine thing to pick up here. We're on 4-2, so buying another Fairy Godmother seems a little bit sketchy. You typically want to start pivoting with this hero once you hit 5. So I think we're better off taking the Fireball and just trying to leverage our current strengths. But we've got a pretty solid comp, all things considered right now. We have a good amount of HP, which is probably the most important thing at the moment. That was a very good hit for me. It kept my Royal alive, so something else would attack into it. So that was very good. We definitely win this fight, so good stuff. Put a pretty big hit on this Share Bear as well. You love to see it. Okay, so we've got the 5-1 Lancelot. We've got the Fairy Godmother. Probably time to go ahead and take out this Mad Mim. We can put the Lancelot in the back row here. We can swap out this Juliet for another Friendly Spirit. The stats that the Friendly Spirits give outweigh the potential Court Wizard attack here. Casting the spell seems pretty solid to me. We can reposition now. Robin Hood is also a very, very good unit. It's also really tempting to go for the Baby Bear. So Baby Bear is a better synergistic unit for Fairy Godmother, whereas it doesn't really go with the rest of our build at the moment. You could make a case for buying either of these units, but I think if we want to try to proc this Lancelot, it's better to just take the Ride of the Valkyries. Give our units the +3 attack here. We're already going to be getting a ton of HP from the Fairy Godmother, so having the extra attack is kind of important. We're going to get absolutely destroyed here, unfortunately. There is a good possibility that we could get our treasure here. Nice. Okay, that's actually huge. We not only did we tie that fight, but we got our Lancelot proc, which is almost unheard of when you have a situation like that where you just get completely blown out by offensive spells and dragons and stuff. That was... I don't think that could have gotten much worse / better for us. So very, very, very good. Hey, Harley, how's it going? These are not the best treasures for our position. If I was heading into level 6 this turn, I would take the Hand of Midas for sure. We have a Sea Terror hanging out. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. So taking Hand is definitely not the play here. I'm thinking it's probably Helm, because I want to swap out of the Fairy Godmother. Sophie's also pretty strong. I think we actually go with Sophie here. Take the Sea Terror, go ahead and roll. Don't think we want any of that stuff. Oh my goodness, wow, this is such a huge swing. Okay, so we get a level 5 treasure and a level 6 unit. Dracula's Saber is essentially just the best thing you can be doing, and then we get to sell out for a level 6 upgraded unit here. Okay, I guess we're going dwarves. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's pretty crazy. Okay, all things considered, that wasn't a terrible loss for us there. I think we're gonna pivot dwarves here, chat. It's a little too convenient. It's a little too strong to ignore it, I think. When the game gives you a sign, you take it, right? Now we just gotta hope that we can hit a couple more dwarves here. That'd be important. Well, we may not be able to full commit to it this turn, which is a little unfortunate. Not thrilled with these treasures. Yeah. I don't think I actually want to replace anything here. That's a little unfortunate. I don't even know if I want to kiss anything. I'd rather just roll. Okay. Got the other Amy. Amy's a good unit with Lordy. I actually haven't gotten to test this very much, so this will be fun. Plus, we'll be level 6 next turn. We can try to find some more Lordies. This player is pretty strong. A little scary. Go middle? Oof, go left, go left, go left! No! Could have won this fight. So unfortunate. Could have won that fight. Okay, no dwarves here. There's a, ooh, those are some dwarves if I've ever seen them. I think I have to go for Tweedle before I go for second Lordy here. It's just too many stats. Now, if I do that, I think I play like this. We want Lancelot to run in first because it's our highest attack unit, and then we want Friendly Spirit to go second for the highest chance of the buff landing on one of these. Obviously, we're locking for this. Okay, I mean this could be a pretty wild ride. Be a pretty wild ride. Sometimes you just kiss a sea tiger into an upgraded Lordy, and the rest is history. So next turn we're gonna look to use the rest of our gold after buying the Lordy to try to find maybe an Echo Wood, or you know, just some. Oh wait, I don't have. What am I doing? Why am I not playing another unit? Oof, that was almost a throw. I realized I'm not playing Monkey's Paw this game, so I almost played down a unit for no reason. Good thing I didn't goof that up. Wow, Mirror Tiger. This is spooky. Now, because I do have the Dracula's Saber, I'm gonna be able to do a little bit of work here, depending on where these stats fall. Looking pretty good for us so far. I'm pretty sure I win this fight. I definitely win the fight, but I was curious if I was going to kill him there. That's actually a huge win for us. Killing that dragon was absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's raining. It's raining dwarves, chat. It's raining dwarves. This is looking real good. I don't think I want to pick up this angry. I want it, but I can't lock for it. Are there any spells that we would want to cast this turn? I don't think there are. I don't think there's any spells that we want to cast. We're pretty happy with where we're at the moment. This is looking good. Good for sure. Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill for a turn. There's almost a guarantee that we're gonna find at least one dwarf to replace the Lancelot next turn, so I think that's fine. A lot of spells coming in here. That's very unlucky. I don't know, chat. This doesn't look good for us. Oh, not dead, but definitely not beating this player. Took a huge hit here. That's not good. Okay, we found the Echo Wood. That's fantastic. So you love to see that. Triple for that. I don't know if I want that or not. I don't think we want that. If I played it, it would put me down the dwarf, and we don't really want that. Okay, this is crazy. This is pretty crazy. I guess we go another Lordy here. Block for the Echo Wood in case we can get that Echo triple. Play it maybe like this. The goal with playing with the Echo Wood in the first slot here is we want to maximize our chances of giving more stats to these Tweedles, even if it's incremental. The Dracula's Saber is important. See, this is you kind of see what I mean, where the late game is just so important. Late game gets super important with 99. Having a hero power that starts coming online the later the game goes is definitely huge. Although I don't know if I'm big enough to beat this player. Nice. I didn't kill them, unfortunately, but we won, so staying alive is important. If we could get an Echo a triple here, that would be huge. Okay, perfect. Exactly what you want to see. Right. We could swap out the Ring of Rage for the Ivory Owl, get some scaling going on here. Would have rather had a Phoenix Feather, but this is still very, very good. This is where we're going to start seeing the most absurd comps coming out of the woodwork, though. Mouse Tribal on Piper. Yeah, you never know. You could end up getting some pretty busted stuff. Got 4 so far. Oh my gosh. Off to a pretty good start, I'd say. Alright, how strong are you? How strong are you? I don't think you're as strong as me. That's a pretty good snipe, though. Yep, not quite there. Can you pass the dwarf test? Can you pass the dwarf test? The answer? Nay. Holy cow. Woof. Woof. I make myself weaker by buying these. Okay, I have one more roll to try to hit another dwarf. Oh my god, okay. We just play a Medusa. Just play a Medusa and go for scam nanigans. Medusa and 2 is fine. Whew. So many lordies! Why can't I hold them all? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I hope it's enough. These last lobbies get so bonkers. Well, if anything's gonna die there, thought it was that. Winds. Oh, is the wind up? Yeah, that would be very unfortunate. I'd be very sad if the power went out. Go, super dwarfs, go! Super dwarfos! Oh! What's going on? There's so many lordies. I can't hold them all. Insert the Kylo Ren meme. Four. All right. I'm gonna be doing a dust code giveaway after this game, chat. I have several codes for 4K dust. You do have to, if you enter and you win, all you have to do is just acknowledge that you're in chat and you got the win. And then I will send you the code. Oh no, this is scary. I don't know if I can beat this. Oh! Woo! Woo! That's a spooky Peter Pants right there. Whoa. Time to swap heroes, maybe? Hey, Jordan, what's up, man? Yeah. Yeah, back on the grind.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Mary! Thank you so much for the resub. Here too, what are you doing, girl? You're crazy. 60 months. Thank you so much. Alright, we can't buy... Wait. No, I'd have to sell this to buy this, and we'd have to play down a unit. I don't want to take that risk. I think we're just gonna swap heroes here. Apocalypse for the memes. No, we go Muerte for sure. Yeah, Muerte for sure. Because we want to try to get the Muerte value, I think I put one of these Tweedles in the back row. Don't remember why you did tier 2. It was probably for one of the like emotes. I'm guessing. What a crazy game! What a crazy game. This is top 8. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I will beat this. This is pretty absurd. I don't think we're beating this one. That's a little too many stats for me. Whew, that's a hefty amount of stats. Pretty impressive he managed to do that with just a crystal ball hat. That's pretty crazy. That just goes to show that you can still lose even if you have, what is this, 8 lordies? you can still lose. Make sure you're around to win. Okay, we got Snow Angel. Time to do absurd. Boom. I see good unit, I buy good unit. That's how you play this hero. Not really interested in using the shard here. I'd rather just keep the sure shot. Good unit. If this was like a little root or something like that, or happy little tree, something that's not great, I'd probably consider just using the shard on it, but That player got lucky. Do we take the blind mice bait? We could get like Sky Castle or something. Hell yeah, let's do it. It doesn't synergize with our hero power, but we want to buy 2 units anyway, so seems good. All right, chat, I'm gonna roll this dust giveaway. This is your last chance to enter hashtag dust. If you already haven't, you can only enter 1 time. Must be following the channel to win, and I'm gonna at you if you win, and just let me know by saying hey or something in chat. Let me know you're here. All right, I'm gonna roll 3, 2, 1. Draw. And the winner is Akimbo. You the winner. Congrats. Pretty sure you're here, but if you'll just give me a hey-oh in chat, let me know that you're here. Congratulations. Fortunately, we did not get the treasure that I wanted. Go with deck. We could go with 6 shields. Either of these are fine. I'm gonna go with deck and many things just because in the later the game goes, the more chances of doing silly stuff exist. All right, cool. Good to see that you are in chat. If you did not win a code, don't be discouraged. As long as these sets of codes work, I should have well over 10 codes to give away today. So I'm your best chance of winning. All right, I'm going to DM you a code, Akimbo. Let me know if this code works. If it doesn't, I do have another set of codes that I can send you. All right, I'm going to have to do this through this window. All right. I just sent you a code. Let me know if you get it and if it works. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, we don't have another unit to buy here. Very tempting to just go ahead and use the Flourish, but I'm not sure that we want to keep this. But then again, like, is buying a Poly actually doing that much more for me? I think this is probably just better. Since we do have the Sure Shot in the back and that we have this big unit up front, I think I'm better off putting this down here. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hard to say. I think this is fine. It worked. Awesome. Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm gonna buy this and roll here. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Just trying to get as many activations of our hero power as possible. It feels a little bit weird putting this in the very last slot. I don't like that very much, but I do want to be giving the Ogre Princess some support here. I think it's fine. Okay. Can go ahead and scratch that code off the list. Okay, I need to send another tweet real quick. Let people know that I am out and about. Not really finding many good units right now. Don't really want to buy that, but that's okay. It's not a bad unit by any means, but it's probably better than this. We can stick this in the back line, and it has a chance to slay, so you can kind of just roll with that. Gotta download this. Right. We're feeling pretty good. This is a strong board for the stage of the game that we're in right now. Definitely stronger than this player here. Ooh, donkey value. Lots of donkey value. I said we were stronger, and then I turned around and lost the fight, so... a little unfortunate. We kind of got screwed by the donkeys there. I'm gonna buy this. Go ahead and toss this aside. Buy this. Heartwood Elder's okay. I mean, it's a free unit, so we're definitely gonna take it. I'd like to find the Good Witch triples so we could kind of decongest our board a little bit. We do have a Romeo, so Juliet is not a bad purchase here. We're just kind of managing our board, seeing how we want to play stuff. This is probably the board that I'm going to go forward with. The tree support is not great, but we have a Nutcracker and a Heartwood Elder right on 4, so can't complain about that by any means. It's pretty good. We're getting our good units at a reasonable rate. It's so crazy. Sometimes I'll be playing this game mode, and then I get so into like the plays that I'm making and like the decisions I'm making that I forget that I'm playing against like 100 people. You know, it's so easy to just like space out and forget that, and you're like, holy crap, that's a lot of people. All right, I should be fine here. I think this Juliet is big enough to solo. Yeah, we're good. Nice. That's a huge win. Really good win. King Arthur, I don't think we go for that kind of stuff. It's a little too expensive for a unit that we're not really wanting to play. On Snow Angel, it's really good to buy the level 2 units and the level 2 good units and cycle them. I'm a big proponent of doing that. I think that's really good. Brave Princess is pretty much out of its range of being able to slay, so it makes more sense, I think, to buy something better. Now, what we want that to be, I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the positioning for a Court Wizard. Gingerbread Knight is probably the play. Now, I could full sell here and buy the Court Wizard, or I could sell 2 and buy the Flourish. If I full sell, I get my hero power, and then that lets us buy more units next turn in hopes of getting an early 6. I think I like that. I think I like that more. The problem, though, is that I get rid of a level 3 treasure if I do that, and I don't Yeah, I don't really want to commit to losing that treasure quite yet. This could be a treasure map, and it's just too important. It's too crucial, I think. We'll just wait for next turn. Okay, how many times has my deck of many things casted Falling Stars? I feel like it's been at least 4 times. And somehow we still won the fight. This hero is so good. Okay, we got the Sky Castle, so that's great. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sky Castle. It's pretty good for us moving forward. There's a lot of potential value to be had. Okay, that's a huge triple. That's a big unit. Reduplicator with Juliet is nice, so we can take that as well. I'm gonna sell 2. I don't think we lock for the River Wish Mermaid. It's a little too expensive. I wish this had 1 more attack. If this had 1 more attack, then this would be guaranteed to get the Robin Hood buff. But for the time being, it's okay. We'll stick with it like this. Okay, next turn I need to buy 4 good units, and I get a level 6. So hopefully we could get like a good boy or something crazy. Reposition slightly. Ooh, that's a crazy board. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Strong player here. Go left. Okay, good hit. Go left again. Wow, that Fates is really strong. It's pretty spooky actually. We want to buy a donkey. Cost me 3 gold, but okay, treasure map, please. Treasure map? No treasure map. Okay. Obviously we're not going for Evil Sarko. I think I have to skip here. The good thing about skipping is that it does allow me to get my level 6 good unit. And now we have a very good direction to go in, so that feels good. Okay, let's see. We're buying this Juliet for sure. I guess we're done with this. Pretty unlikely that we use this anyway. Ring of Rage is good because we're going to start pivoting animals. And I think we're also done with Sky Castle. It doesn't make a lot of sense to play the Bearstein this turn, so we just sit. But we're going to be really strong. Be real strong. Hopefully. Reduplicator works really well. Moving from royals into animals. You get like baby bears and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we killed this player. 2 28/28s. They're big units, but I don't think they're quite big enough. I too have big units. Sorry, dragon. Not today. Not today. We want to be I think we want to work towards finding our animals Trojans a little too do nothing at this point. I will buy sell level 2 good units at level 5, but buying and selling level 3s is a little bit too do nothing. I'm gonna take this Turkish Delight and go to 6 here. I want to try to find more Bearsteins. So time to swap out some stuff. Ooh, Princess Peep and a 3 pigs. That's definitely a lock from me, dog. Okay. We're cutting a 1333. I think that's probably a mistake. It's probably better to do this. I'm gonna go baby bear first here because we don't want the baby bear to mess up our reduplicator. If baby bear goes off all 3 or all 2 procs, then it won't count for my reduplicator. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. No. I mean, it's not bad still, but it's definitely not as good. At this point, it's not quite as good as what it could have been. But we still win the fight, so I mean, it's fine. Is it really that bad if you're winning the fight? We're gonna go and take the Princess Peep, take the 3 pigs here. We're in full transition mode at this stage. So this is curious. I took the Deck of Many Things early on in the game with the anticipation that we could have a ton of spells cast by when we hit level 6 to open up the route of going for the Scion of the Storm. I think it's not correct to go for it here because it's not synergistic with anything that we've got going on. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that one behind. We did, however, find another Bearstein, so that is very, very good. I think it's time to move away from the Romeo Juliet stuff. Or is it? It's still a lot of stats. And I could play the Juliet over the Happy Tree. I could play the Romeo over the Robin Hood. But I'm not confident 100%, but I think this is better. I got a Hatball gamer over here. Probably losing this fight. This player is very strong. Just a little too much stats, and I don't quite have enough of a setup. I don't quite have enough of a setup here to beat this. Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna take a huge hit here. 18 damage. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Strong, strong, strong. More animals. I don't think Princess Peep is the animal that we want to be spawning here. Okay, we got a good boy. That's curious. I don't think it's worth it. Doesn't really do a whole lot on an animal board. Hercules is also kind of a do nothing unit. I think it ends up being better than this though. I could take a chance. I could sell the Juliet, sell the Gingerbread Knight, or sell the tree, and then I'd have to sell one more unit, buy the donkey, get the level 6 unit, and if I get an upgrade, it's pretty good. We're working with a pretty small pool of of units. I think it's too risky though. I want to wait until next turn if we're going to go that route. Huh. I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing a trend, chat. A lot of players are kind of jamming mages. Which, I mean, it's the strongest thing in the game that you can be doing, right? So it makes sense. But it's kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. Right. We don't want to buy just any good unit here. We want to be buying a unit that's either cheap or it helps move us towards the direction we want to go. We also don't want to put ourselves in a hole. So we're going to go ahead and take this. We got another GB. Okay. Not really what we want. Not what we want. I would have much rather had a Bearstein. But that being said, it's still not horrible. I'm gonna buy this. Just get another proc on my hero power. Players. Over half the lobby is in lethal range. And I'm playing... Who am I playing? Okay. I'm pretty strong. Like, I'm definitely not weak. But... my treasures are not great. I was kind of hoping that... we could hit this Bearstein triple off of my hero power, and that way give us a level 6 treasure and try to power forward with that. That was a fantastic hit. Going up against sleigh builds as animals is such a feels bad, but because of that first hit, that Jerry snipe, I'm pretty sure it won us the fight. Yeah. So very, very, very good for us. That was definitely a player that could have beat us in the later rounds. Could have beat us that time, I mean, honestly. But still. Okay, another baby bear. Definitely want that. Evil Twin on the Bearstein seems fine here. It just gives me more board space. Also gives us our level 6 treasure. Okay, what ends up being more value, spear or singing sword? Ooh, that's actually difficult. I wonder. It used to be singing sword 100%, but I'm not totally sure now. I'm gonna go with singing sword. It's kind of old faithful. It might just be like, you know, it may not be great, but I think it's probably the correct pick here still. Pretty unlikely that we get the Hercules treasure, but I don't know if I want to ditch the Hercules. It's better than anything else that I have to play, so... yeah, I think this is fine. Oh wait, I should be playing another unit. What am I doing? I keep trying to play down units for some reason. Got another bear steam. That's huge. Time flies. Solid. Okay. So the thing that we do have in our favor is a lot of players that go mages, if they don't have like the absolute like crazy mage build, we have a lot of respawning units with big attack. We can typically fight through most mage boards. Now, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, but if I'm in a lobby going up against, I know there's a ton of mage players, I definitely want to be in animals. That's where I want to be. Because we've seen at least 3 players. Or 4, actually. At least 3 or 4. Oh, hey, it's Renua. Having access to big animal stats is just super important. This is a perfect example. I think I have enough to get the job done here. It's going to be a little spooky, but I think we have enough. Yeah. Oh no, I don't have enough. Wow, we got farmed. Scary. Didn't die though. Mimic. Mimic over what? Ring or Reduplicator? I think it's over Ring. Reduplicator is very good still. A little surprised that we lost there, but that's okay. What do we eat? Eat a baby bear here with the croc. Or we could eat the 3 pigs. If I eat a baby bear, it lets me buy another one. That's kind of where I'm at. Blocking for the other knighthood here, I think is good. For sure thought you were gonna lose that. Yeah, that was pretty close. That was a little spooky. Twice. I think I play unit down here actually. This Captain Croc spawns 3 units. I think it's too good not to. I definitely lose against this though. This is insane. I think it's just a little too much. I can't believe we're actually going to lose this. As strong as we are, we're still going to lose. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Yeah, kind of hard to beat a 5,000, 10,000. What a high roll. Wow. Going Snow Angel again? It's pretty good. We want to have a chance to do crazy stuff. I think this is the best hero. Actually, you know what? Let's have some fun. I'm down for fun time. Let's Merlin or Potion Master for doing crazy stuff. Stopped hatballing for this. Understandable. All right, chat, what's your opinion? What do you think? Who's better for hatball? For forcing hatball, Merlin or Potion Master? Who do you think is better? PM? Okay. PM? Sounds good. When I will close entries when I get to level 3. That's how we'll do this. Double the roll, double the value. Double happy tree. Not bad, not good. I think I'll pass on it if I want to try to get a prince or princess. I haven't played Merlin a lot. I haven't been super high on Merlin. I can see where he probably got better with the most recent patch, but in general, wow. Another double happy tree. Chop. Not super thrilled about that. But because of what it is what it is, I think I roll the dice and then sell. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of forcing me into this line, so we have to lean into it. I think the most recent patch makes Merlin at least a little bit better because the level 2 treasures are so good. Okay. I could go for the Genie's Wish here and try to get like a Shrink Ray or something. That seems not that great. I can also just buy double chicken here. I'm not really a super fan of either one of these lines. I guess if I go double chicken, it gives me a chance to buy more level 3 units. You know, get us closer to level 3 treasures. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, pretty brutal fight, but that's okay. In terms of level 3 units, these are not really these are not really that great. Okay, this is definitely better. Okay. Okay, question now is, do I want to sell chicken, sell a happy tree for this ogre princess? I don't think I'm so desperate for level 3 treasures that I want to play down a unit right now. Don't think that's really in my wheelhouse at the moment. Okay. Okay, solid. Solid. Winning fights is good. Seen so many evil queens. Pretty crazy, actually. Do we just start pivoting evil? I mean, I've got so many evil things going on right now. It kind of makes sense to push that route. We're gonna put the cat in the back line, have a higher chance of slaying here. Yeah. Oh, I said I was gonna roll the giveaway when I hit level 3. All right. Anybody else, if you're interested in a chance at winning 4,000 dust, make sure you do hashtag dust in chat. I'm gonna roll here in just a moment, but I figured I'd give one last opportunity if anyone's just now joining. If you are just joining, you do have to be following the stream, and you have to respond if I DM you. So those are the rules. May it forever be in your favor. Nice, got at least one more. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. You love to see it. Okay, pretty favorable. Nice, and we win. Okay, switching to evil actually won us that fight, so that was good. Obviously, we're taking the evil queen. I don't think we want another cut purse. Stag is very tempting, but we also want more, like, better evil units. So I think I have to roll here. That's a good one. I'll take that. Here's my happy little tree triple. I'm gonna lock for this simply because if I get the spell that gives me targeted units get plus whatever, it's really strong. But anyway, all right, I'm rolling the entrant right now, and the winner is Coop. You won. I'm pretty sure you're here, but just in case, go ahead and type in chat. Let me know that you're here. Hey, congrats, dude. Congrats. All right, I'm shipping you a code in your DMs now. Let me know if it works whenever you have the opportunity to. Ding. Code is in your Twitch whispers. Congrats to winning. For anyone who's just coming in, if you didn't win this giveaway, that's okay. I have plenty more codes to go, so stick around if you want a chance to win. Can I use a code while I'm in game? I don't think so. I think you have to wait till you're out to redeem it. But that's cool. Just whenever you get a chance, you know, just let me know. I want to make sure that it works okay for you. Okay, if I take Corrupted Heartwood, it lets me play the Happy Tree, so that's pretty solid. I'm definitely down to do that. Time flies. It's bait. Very expensive to effectively do nothing. Okay, we got a vulture. That's nice. Vulture is good. I could also True Love's Kiss the Happy Little Tree, but I'm a little hesitant to do that. It'd have a lot of stats, but not much beyond that. I think we're definitely taking the vulture. We can play like this. To kiss or not to kiss? That is the question. I could also just roll. Maybe it's better to roll if we're looking for triples. Silent Soul says, this game mode seems pretty bad to me so far, unfortunately. Last 3 games, top 10s have just been full of Hatball. I do agree that Hatball is hard because you have, with so many more players, it's a lot more likely that people are going to be able to get the combo online. I think it'll balance itself out over time, though. And it's pretty likely that that changes will eventually come, I think, to the spellcasters at some point, at least. Yeah, it's bound to happen for sure, and it definitely feels difficult to combat. But I'd be curious to see the play data after this and see what the most winning boards are. Okay, really good shops here. Hmm. Seems good. This looks solid to me. It's a little rough that the Wombats goes before the Siren, but at this stage of the game, the 16-14 should be pretty strong. See, I've fought against a lot of Hatball players, but I actually haven't fought against any tree players. I've seen a lot of good boy comps. I've seen a lot of Hatball. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 slays, but definitely the majority of high level builds I've seen are definitely the Hatballers. A lot of 4s and 5s in this shop. I think this is just too strong not to go for. Baby Bear is like okay. I sold my Vulture, which is a little unfortunate, but like this is not really. I mean, then again, I do have Blaze for Glory in this shop with the Lancelot. Like, it's like that puts it at 19. Even then, it's still not great though. That's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, not super thrilled with what we've got going on. We have a lot of triples that we've yet to hit, and it's kind of cramping our board. Like, if I could triple this Good Witch, it would put us in a much better position. But we're still at 30 life. We're, you know, towards the top of the leaderboard still. Hopefully we don't just get smacked for 1,000,000 damage. I want to try to avoid that where we can. Okay, we stole a big boy. That's good. That's good. All right, I need this to hit the middle. Now this go right. Go left. It still didn't matter. There's too many ranged units. Too many ranged units. We almost got there, but not quite. Okay, there's a triple. That's good. Sarko, even at this stage of the game, Sarko's still strong. Starts to fall off, but not quite yet. Yaga is a little bit questionable. I don't think I go Yaga here. Probably better to just roll. I'm not interested in Earthquake or Toil and Trouble. Nothing here either is really interesting. Get some little HP bonus if we wanted it. No, I think I'm just gonna chill. I think we just sit. What if I position differently? What if we position like this? That seems kind of bad though, right? Maybe it's better like this. The chances of this getting supported and slaying is pretty low. Like Southern Siren in slot 1 is not great, but in the other position it wasn't any better. But we're pretty strong, so I think we're fine. That Space Otter's level 6. Pretty scary. That has a lot of triples. Okay, so it's easy go for the queen here, and try to get the treasure map. If we get treasure map, we get a level 7 treasure. Unfortunately, we missed, which is kind of a feels bad. We can go Merlin's test here, or Merlin's hat. Ambrosia doesn't really do anything for me here. Evil Eye is also not great. It's probably just Sophie. I have to get rid of Sarko, I think. I either get rid of Sarko or get rid of Corrupted, or I don't know. Like there's a lot of options here, and I'm not really sure which correct. I think it's got to be get rid of Merlin's hat. We're not in a stage of the game where we can play with it anymore. You know, I lose too much synergy if I get rid of Sarko or Corrupted. It's just too much synergy lost by going for that route. Okay, we killed off the thing that was preventing a lot of our damage from coming through, so that's good. Good stuff. Nothing in this shop. In that shop. Another baby bear is curious. I could also True Love's Kiss this Wombat, and I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Wombat is good, but like there's too many directional units on 6 that I can get that I could pivot into from here. Or you don't even have to pivot, or I can just, you know, just hit something absurd and go off of that. That's pretty good. That is pretty damn good. There's probably no shot that we're actually keeping this happy little tree or upgrading it or anything like that. Tempted to just sell for another level 2 unit or something, open up the slot. Yeah, I mean, might as well. Might as well. Okay, so we hit a pretty big power spike. Upgraded pumpkin on 5-1 is pretty hefty, especially with the Sarko. I'm glad that we made the decision to keep that. Synergizes really well for us. Okay. They've got a lot of stats on their stuff, but I think I probably have a little too much. Maybe not. Those are some big units. Some pretty hefty units. Okay, we got a Medusa. That's promising. Okay, there goes my Medusa. Still just too much. Good. Alright, go ahead and take this. Miraculous Saber, probably. I wanted to start pivoting away from the Corrupted Heartwood stuff, but I don't know if I can do that this turn. I guess I have an extra roll. I probably could make it work. It's going to be a little bit risky, but that might be okay. Okay, that's good. We hit the shard, so that's at least one. 1 unit. I could also consider the good boy. Sharding the good boy. Let's see. Level 5 units. We could get Aeon, Sea Tiger, another Witch, or an Apple Tree, or a Pigs. I think that's probably better than our options on 6 at the moment. That's pretty spicy. Vulture for a turn or Black Cat? Probably Vulture for a turn. Alright, I'm swapping the queen. I don't care about the queen stats here. Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have swapped. Okay, then. This is crazy. And I thought I was strong. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think... I need to kill one of the upgraded units. Nice. Save me some life. Save me a little bit of life. Okay, this kind of sucks. My back row is really congested at the moment. Makes things a little bit difficult to arrange. I guess I play it like this. Let's hope that that's enough. I guess this is fine. All right, chat. Will this be the end? Will this be the end, or will we continue to triumph? Will we continue to triumph? Also, I got a cookie. Oh, there's my best unit. I don't think we're beating this. Yeah, I don't think we're beating this, chat. There's a chance that I don't die here? No, we're dead. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. I thought we had a chance to live, but it doesn't look that way. There's too much value. Not bad. I mean, given what the quality of the... But anyway, I'm going to be doing another giveaway here pretty soon. Probably after this game, I'd imagine. Not really good heroes here, unfortunately. Probably Fallen Angel is the best. Just try to early game tempo and high roll. On what's the best way to, if we were gonna change the hot ball stuff, what the best way to do that would be. Wow. This is several times that I've hit double happy tree. Unfortunate. And my suggestion, or at least what I would present, would be what did I say? Oh, I remember. It was instead of having Hat Ball or having Crystal Ball replace the spell that you cast in that shop, I think it would be better if Crystal Ball allowed you to cast another spell, but it doesn't replace itself in the same shop. So you're having to spend 1 gold at least to roll. Because I think a big draw to spell builds is having the ability to, you know, quote unquote go off, and it feels like it's just it's really fun, and it feels good to be able to just be like, all right, we're in go mode, and just start slinging spells. Like, that's really fun. And I don't think taking that away is the right way to go necessarily. I just think it needs to be somewhat capped. There should be a cap to it. And I think the best way to do that, like I said, is Crystal Ball allows you to cast multiple targeted spells in a turn, but it forces you to roll for them, you know. So if you have a ton of gold, which that's another thing that does, is it incentivizes an econ build. So you're more interested in going for things that give you more gold. And that way, like, the number of spells that you cast is no longer based on how good your RNG is. It's more so just based on how much gold you have. So I think that's how I would address it. Still be fun, still be viable, still be very good, just a little more in check. Okay, we're in a really, really good spot, by the way. It's pretty crazy. Looking really, really good. We've got 2 potential triples. We've got our full hero power online next turn, most likely. Well, I mean, we've got it now, but having 2 ranged units up front doesn't feel like it doesn't feel great. I'm not sure how good Snow Angel or Fallen Angel can be in this format, at least. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Barely lost. Darn. I think I'd rather roll here, try to hit a triple so I have a little more room. Also just buy the Frog Prince. Not terrible. Frog Prince or Trojan? Trojan's pretty strong, actually. I don't mind playing a cut person in this spot. Just hold on to the rest of this stuff for now. Fallen Angel is one of the heroes that it feels so good to play in the early game, and you kind of feel invincible. And then you get to like a certain stage on like the upper 4s, and you're just kind of like, uh-oh, what now? Nice. Won the fight. That's good. Okay, we got an evil queen, so that's really good. I'm very tempted to like full pivot evil here. Yeah. I don't know where I want to put this queen quite yet. Probably going to be like this or something. I'm not thrilled about the cut purse, but I guess I could play it like this. I'm going to sell the Minotaur and use the magic research on, excuse me, on this queen. We want it to survive a fireball, potentially. You're getting trash with a 47-47 on 4-2. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes it'd be like that. Oh, but I'm super excited for the mobile launch just coming soon, and then after the mobile launch, they launch globally. It's gonna do wonders for the player base. Can't wait. That's very unfortunate, fight RNG. Unlucky. Okay, let's see. Nothing here. Take that, that's fine. Good lock chest. Huh. Vulture with Cat's Call. I don't necessarily think that Vulture is the way to go. Three of the top four Wonder Waddle. Yeah, that's to be expected. Heroes that have easy access to like big swings and power spikes they're definitely going to be the more appealing heroes, I feel like. Meow. Meow. Okay, I think this Brave Princess is probably getting near the end of I mean, let's be realistic. It's at the end of its rope. I don't think we're ever getting this I don't think we're ever getting this to complete. Probably better to just go ahead and swap it out, take the L. Medusa is great. I might play this Medusa instead of. Yeah, let's just play Medusa. Okay, nothing here. Could really use to hit the Evil Queen triple. Not gonna bother selling though. Stats or attack? +6 attack versus +2 health. Guess it's like this. The other option is to cut the Wicked Witches all together and play a Darkwood Creeper and put the queen on the back row. I don't really like that. There's a couple different ways that I could have positioned that actually. Maybe put the Black Cat in slot 1. Could have gone that route. Oh, the Shapedo's super weak. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna lose this? Wow, we tied. That's so insane. Very, very lucky for that player. Can't believe we tied there. That was a disgusting, disgusting series of events. Uh, Monster. Do I go for the monster book? Do I lock for that? I'm going into 5. I feel like I don't lock for that. Okay. That's a lot. A lot to process. Obviously we want that. So this could go very, very good for us, or it could be very, very bad. What I mean by that is, if this gives me treasure map, we're sad. Okay, we didn't get treasure map, so Sting, totally fine to go ahead and take that. I think I take the cat first here. Okay, we did get rune stones, but I'm not sure that we would value a level 4 treasure over where we're at now. I think it's just Ring of Regen. Okay, so that's why this is exactly why I took the level 2 treasure first. Was in this scenario that we hit treasure map. So this is likely to just be a game where we try to force a level 7 treasure and go for like scams with Medusa and stuff. This is our level 7 treasure right here. Perfect. I mean, obviously not perfect, but it's pretty much perfect. Could consider rolling. Maybe I'd play like this turn, because we're not getting this proc anyway. So I think this is probably better. There's no way that the For Glory griefs me here. Yeah, I mean, we want to have the opportunity to go for a game-winning play, and in this game environment, you have to do the absolute strongest thing you have access to. I'm almost positive that this gives me the highest chance to do that. Especially with when we already have access to Sting, we just need a little bit more, you know, like a targeted spell that gets me there. I think this is +2. If I get one slay, I get there. It's a little risky, especially if this doesn't. I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Okay, this. No, it still puts me a little bit short. Me one short. There's Yaga. Also still short. But Yaga's a better unit in general. Okay, we hit it. Cool. Alright, just hit forehead. Okay. Good stuff. It feels bad, like, basically doom rolling to try to find ways to proc your Lancelot immediately, but in this particular scenario, I think it's fine. Okay, those are bad hits, but probably the best that we could have asked for in this particular scenario. That's funny. I think we actually win this fight now because of that Medusa hit. Feels good, man. Nice, nice, nice. That's huge. That player was pretty spooky, honestly. All right, we hit the mirror. It's just scam mode. Scam mode. Cupid is fine. Probably just go ahead and kiss this Lancelot. Jerry, you say? Okay, so this is interesting. Finding the Jerry, we can look for a Slay Mermaid and put the Medusa in slot 1 and 2. Medusa in slot 1 and 2. We can put Yaga here. So I think I'm actually going to roll past this Cupid for a turn, because if we find the mermaid, it's pretty insane. I don't think we want another Yaga necessarily. Play mermaid, where are you? We can do such busted stuff. Okay, that's alright. We didn't find it this turn, but we can still hold for a sec. We can still hold. We're gonna pick up this other Medusa and then go from there. Yeah, I need Jerry to go right. Actually, it doesn't matter. Right or left, either one's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's enough to get me there. Alright, so we want to find stuff like Storm King. We want to find stuff like Medusa. Obviously, Apple Tree is good. And then we want a Pumpkin King in this slot instead. Could go for another monster book here, but I don't really have the positioning for it. The fact that Jerry can attack and slay, and if it dies, it respawns another one and it gets the trigger. So that's nice. I'm not confident that we're keeping the monster book. So I don't think I want to go for another one. Like I could, but I think it's better to roll here. Green Knight instead of what? See, the problem with taking, if I took a Green Knight here, is that we want the Medusas to die. The only thing we don't want to die is the Jerry. There's an Apple Tree. You can just go ahead and pick that up, I think. Okay. I mean, we have a good comp. Like, we don't have the perfect units for it in terms of our backline, but it's getting better as we go. That sucks. Talk about a chaotic scene. Yeah, unfortunately, this player is just us, but stronger. Imagine being stronger than a mirror. Yeah, so Jerry is not really working in our favor at the moment. Orko. We gotta find something better. If we don't find better things, we're just gonna die. Cupid. I don't think Cupid's necessarily the answer. Breath. Hey, we're fighting Gabby next. Nice. Yeah, this is rough. We're not really finding anything that can replace the stuff on our back row, and that's kind of where we're at. Is like we need to find something to replace those units, and if we don't, then we basically are just dead. I could sell 2 for the Echo Wood here. Echo Wood ends up synergizing well with the Jerry if I end up finding the Slay. It's really speculative, but I think overall it ends up being the correct play. And we're not taking the Medusa, obviously. Oof, that's spooky. Okay, let's take out this one. Yeah, this is not looking good for the home team. Oof, really, really bad hits. Really, really bad hits. All right, so this is our turn to make stuff happen, and if it doesn't, then we're not really in a good spot. Storm King. Stormy is big, but if it respawns, it gives the stats to the Echo Wood. I think I have to go for it. If I don't, I'm basically doomed, right? So what if I play it like this? What if we play it like this? That way we're not super 100% like all in on Medusa. This gives me a little bit of leeway, because like if Jerry slays, he has a higher chance of slaying in 2, so makes sense. This respawns, it gives stats to the Echo. It's a really, really patchwork build, but we'll just see what happens. That's okay. Sometimes you just got to make it happen. Ooh, that worked out really well for me. Nice. I lost my Echo Wood though, so that's not good. Unfortunately. I think I am dead here. Really, really bad fight RNG. Barely. Yeah. Unfortunate. We got 16th though. I mean 16th with a really kind of janky mirror. It's super difficult. Alright, should we do Pan Shadow again, or should we do Snow Angel? I think I'm gonna do Shadow. Snow Angel's good, but I think Snow Angel's actually not super great. Snow Angel every single time. Like, it's such a good hero. It's absolutely just nuts. Absolutely nutso. Who are we playing? Playing against a Peter Pants, so pretty unlikely that any of this actually does something for me. Probably Lonely Prince. Try to get a good shop next turn. Taking Polywoggle is not really great. I'm gonna leave the thing open a little bit longer. Double mouse again. Didn't I have a start like this last time? I think I did. If you're gonna high roll, you gotta go all in. If you're gonna go high roll, you gotta go all in. Fortunately, we bought the 1/1 and we didn't get punished with a, you know, a loss of life on turn 1, so that feels good. But the only thing that's scary about the blind mouse here is that, like, we don't have inevitability. Like, there's a chance that we just don't hit this and we hit level 4 and then poof, no more mice. Any tips on playing Pan's Shadow? It depends on what like, if you're talking about playing in this environment, I would say just try to play like for the most busted thing you possibly can do. You know, try to farm some level 3s and get a level 3 treasure where you can, and beyond that, it's kind of just play strong units. If you're playing for normal, my recommendation would be to play this hero like you would Thanos or Horde Dragon, and play for a lot of early game tempo. Try really hard to get ahead of the curve. Whether that means taking the 2 damage to buy a extra unit with a Forbidden Fruit on turn 2, try to get an extra unit, or, you know, trying your luck on something like the multicast spell, the Genie's Wish. Like, taking chances like that are really important, because you could get screwed over, but you could also get like a Shrink Ray or an Eeny Meeny that puts you ahead of the curve. So anything you can do in the early rounds on like levels 2 and 3 to try to prevent health loss and to just play ahead to preserve your life total until your hero power comes online is just really important. I'm tempted to buy the Earthquake instead of the unit here. Let's do this. I have a full board now. I can afford to play a little bit greedier from here on out. All right, we got 6 entries. When I hit level 4 and my hero power comes online, I will roll the giveaway. If you're just now joining us and you're interested in having a chance to win your dust code, hashtag dust in chat. Make sure you're following the channel. Then when I roll it, if you win, just make sure that you're in chat so I can give it to you. This is a really good start so far. It's pretty promising. We hit our blind mouse, which is great. Horn of Olympus, we could try to force a crazy sleigh build, and this is actually a hero where sleigh builds are pretty reasonable. You find stuff like your dragons and your mermaids and that sort of thing pretty easy, so I think I'm gonna go for it. Last game of the launch would be sick to have a crazy sleigh game. That would feel good. And so the thing about sleigh in this environment is that it's really unlikely that you play the same person twice. So the chances of someone teching in like a soul attack against you or like adjusting their backline to try to grief you or something is really, really low. So that in itself is like a pretty big buff to Slay's viability. I think that's good. That's a bad hit. I definitely do think it's really this is a good tie as well. I do think it's probably pretty important that they look to make a change to Hatball for this game mode. Wow, we got a ghost? That's really surprising. I think it's a little bit too easy to just say like screw it, I'm gonna force, and if I lose, I lose. Since there's no punishment for losing, right? So it's one of those things where like I think that it would be beneficial for them to maybe look to nerf it somehow, at least in this game mode. I'm in the camp of nerfing it in 8-player lobbies, but I definitely think that it should be adjusted for this. There's just no reason people don't go for it, right? It's the best thing you can possibly do, so it makes sense that that's where people are at. Too late for another stag. I'd probably pick up this stag if I wasn't in the position that I'm in. This hero is a little worse than Thanos is when it comes to going for the Slay stuff. And that's simply because you don't have access to level 2 treasures beyond where we're at, you know, in the early game. But when you're playing Zalhua, you can kind of play the similar game as you would with Pan's Shadow, except you have access to like the level 2 pairs later on, so you can try to get bounty board and stuff if you don't hit it in the early game. Yeah, we're probably going to end up putting another dragon in here where the water wraith is. It's pretty likely that the stats from the stag are pretty important at this stage of the game, so I don't think we want to full commit to something like this, but I think it's fine to play it like this. Because, I mean, the stag is going to attack and die anyway, but at least by doing this, we get 2 attacks first, so. But we're in a good spot. This is strong. Falling stars kills you, yeah. Yeah, we definitely get blown out by a falling stars. But we're really banking on next turn finding our Slay treasure. Or not our Slay treasure, our Slay mermaid. Oh, I said I was going to roll it when we hit 4. Okay, last chance if anybody wants to enter the Dust giveaway. Hashtag Dust in chat. I'm going to roll this at the end of combat. And we'll draw our next winner. Wow, I got Ring of Meteors. All right. That is very unfortunate. Kind of feels scripted almost. Yep, not gonna lie, that's pretty unfortunate. All right, I kind of have to find it here, otherwise I am not in a good spot. Doesn't look like we're gonna find it. Finding the Sporko was nice, though. Another dragon. Yeah, and the donkey grief. True, true. I'm gonna lock for this dragon because I want a chance to get the coin. Yeah, we're getting kind of unlucky with some of these rolls, but time to cut the Ogre Princess. Ogre Princess had its time to shine. Yeah, like we got fully griefed last fight. It's so crazy to see people take Ring of Meteors. Like it's such a underplayed treasure. Most people don't go for it. Dragon is suicide. It like playing. I think I have to go for this triple simply because if we get the ring, it provides some scaling. And that's what we desperately need right now is scaling. I mean, they've already got Potion Master Cookbook plus Forking Rod. It's going to be really hard to try to beat this. We end up winning this fight, but what did we steal? We stole a pretty big Spell Weaver. That's good. We want the coin here. It didn't hit coin, but there is a Forking Rod. I mean, Forking Rod is just considerably better than the rest of this stuff. Okay. Debating on how I want to do this. Let's start with that. It's fine. This seems fine. Not great, but okay. Two very good hits here for me. We should be fine. Still kind of really hoping we can find that River Wish. Don't think another Sporko is exactly where we want to be right now. Here it is. Okay. Considerable amount of scaling now. The Southern is tempting. I just don't know how I would position it is the problem. I don't think I can. I don't think I can go for the Southern here. Definitely taking the ride for the Valkyries. Super good. Another Lightning Dragon, that might be overkill. Could be overkill, but it also could be relevant. If I play the other Lightning Dragon, then we play it like this. I mean, fuck it. Like, let's full commit, right? Why not? Why not? Next turn, try to find a Yaga to replace the Sporko. Okay. Damn, that dragon's strong. Can't go for another dragon. It's too much. Tiger is a good pickup here. We try to get the doubling. 2 rolls in a row. That's a little bit rough. Too little HP. It has to be this. And I guess we're casting the free roll. I really didn't want to have to waste my forking rod on a free roll, but pretty unlikely that if I had sold this to try to get something that I would have hit a 1 cost spell that would have mattered. I mean, we're pretty much dead, right? Like we're just playing to see if we manage to hold out long enough to hit a spike. Like next turn, if we find a Jerry, we might be okay, but like for the most part, it's a little too late, I think. Might have locked for the kiss on the Shadow Assassin. It's too expensive. Too expensive for not a guaranteed reward. Oh, I said I was gonna roll this. Shit, I forgot. Sorry. All right, drawing our winner now, and the winner is Thadlag. Congratulations. Are you? If you're in chat, give me a hey, so I know that you're here, and I'll DM you your code. This is looking pretty good so far. Hey, hell yeah. All right, sending you your code now. I definitely lose this fight. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Whisper. All right, I just DM'd you your code. Let me know if it goes through okay. Congratulations. Enjoy your free hero. 2 level 6s in this shop. I could... Actually, no, this is all level 6s because of my forking rod. We have to roll this and just hope that we hit. We saw the Jerry, and then the Jerry went away. Big sad. I think I have to pivot here. I think I pivot trees. Probably as good as it gets. This turn at least. All right, hope it's enough. Nice. That's a bad hit though. That's really good. Nice. Here's thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Nice, we got the dub. We might be able to pull off this pivot since we survived here. See how it goes. I'm hesitant to buy the Doom Breath because we already have the Lightning Dragon, and it feels kind of weird to double up on that. Okay, we know we're selling this, so how big is this without it? This is an 1818. Why Burning Tree before Ashwood? I mean, that's just how Oh, because I wanted the higher stats, the higher health. I also wanted to have an opportunity for this to get an extra slay in from the river wish before I swap it out. Checking out all the SBB streamers' names are recognized from in-game. Nice, welcome. Glad to have you here. No, you're fine. Asking questions is super important, and I love when people ask questions. Sometimes there's things that even I miss, so it's really good to have chat as a backup. I think if I want to try to guarantee that I win this fight, I think I take the Doom Breath. Maybe not. Actually, no. I think that's kind of a throw if I do that. I think it's better to take the Grumble. More stats. Nice. Sniping that pumpkin is huge. Take out this now. Okay, that's good too. Go left. Go left. Nice. Whew. That one came down to fight RNG for sure. So many people died that round. Holy shit. Crazy. Finally found the Yaga, but it's a little bit too late. I think we're done with this. I can't take another Grumble Gore. It's not where we want to be. We want to hit like one more good tree. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. This is good. This is where we want to be. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Well, looks like that. Make sure you type hashtag dust in chat. Only rules are you must be following the stream, and I mean sometimes you just get the blind mouse on turn one. Now the question is, will we get the triple, and will we get the forking rod? That's the real question. The ultimate test. All right, Coop. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm still uploading YouTube content, so let's keep an eye out. Chicken triple. All right, so here's the plan, right? We get the chicken triple. We hit the spell that gives you targeted things or whatever. Targeted spells you cast give +2/+2. And then we triple this and we get forking rod. And then we just go pew 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 pew. That's the plan. Yeah, that one. That's a lot of cock. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No cookbook. We did get Crown of Atlas, which is a pretty reasonable bonus to our board at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Bingo. Coin this early is really good. We know we're selling the chicken at some point, so it's not as appealing to do this. Nice. The other option here is we could go ahead and sell chicken and then go for the cut purse here. I think I'm going to do that actually. Yeah, cut purse with the support is good. Good target for the coin. Rake, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hashtag dust if you want to enter the dust code giveaway. Okay. I mean, when life gives you mice, take mice, right? So what are we going for? Are we going for... I mean, it's got to be Krampus's sleigh, right? We're gonna go up against somebody, and then everyone's gonna be forcing like hat ball, right? So like, eventually we'll get somebody's hat ball. Just seems likely. Do I play it like this to try to guarantee that the cut purse dies? Or to raise the chances of this dying? Because if this gets the buff, we're a little bit sad. Also, I don't know, I could play it I think it's better to play it like this. Because we want this to attack first and have a chance to slay. Alright, this player does not have any treasures, so that is good for me. Alright. The thing that we didn't want to get the bonus got the bonus, so that's a Pepe hands, but Soulweaver is forward thinking. I like forward thinking. Who are we playing against? 45 HP Pan's Shadow. I guess I'm just gonna take the lucky. Fate Princess can probably slay. Without having access to a support for it, I don't think so. It just feels a little too risky. I'm okay with where we're at right now. We're getting an extra gold each turn. We're just kind of looking for our animals. You have coin? Yeah, but it's not guaranteed. That's the thing. Like, even if I put it in slot 1 to have it attack first, like, there's the chance that my opponent attacks first and something else gets the bonus, and I'm just left with a regular 5-3 on 3-2. It's just an investment that I don't think is necessarily worthwhile. I would go for it if I had a support unit. If I had like a Mim or something or a Good Witch, I'd probably make that. I'd probably make that risk. But okay, this looks good. Guaranteed win. Not guaranteed win actually, because the single health unit is wonky. I stole a Book of Heroes. Can I opt not to steal this? I don't want this. That's the only problem with taking Krampus's sleigh early, is that there's such a high chance that you end up with a crappy treasure. I didn't take it super early, but I took it early enough that it was just ineffective, I think. Where are my level 3 animals? Where are they at though? There they are. Okay. Bad Moon. I guess that's fine. Piggy. Tempting to... I don't really want to get rid of this chicken. I mean, I guess I don't really care. I was thinking about holding the chicken going into 4 for a little bit of extra econ, but I'd rather just take the kidnap. You never know, we might steal somebody's stag or something. Seems like a reasonable... And it gives +2 attack to the Spellweaver as well, so it's definitely worth buying the spell there. Okay, stole a baby root. Not thrilled. Not thrilled, but not unhappy. We lost our pig, Pepe hands. Ooh. Nope. Unfortunately, chat, we're just not hatball gamers today, so it seems. I do have Bad Moon, however. Bad Moon with River Wish Mermaid. Maybe we maybe this is our time to be dragon lords. The time is up. The time is now. We find a dragon next turn. Coin plus Bad Moon. This could be the Slay game that we wanted last time to be. Oh, I should lock for this donkey too. Wait, do I even want level 3 animals now? Like, or am I just going for blind mice again to try to hit Moon or support horn now? Because I'm pretty sure it's too late to try to force Hatball. Like, we missed on Forking Rod twice. We missed on either piece twice. It just feels very much like a lost cause at this point. Alright, guaranteed slay there. That sucks that that died, but that's rude. That's rude. Not a bad loss, though, all things considered. Alright, we're looking for dragons. Not this dragon. That's not a good dragon. Okay, definitely buying the mouse. Go. I could play a Sporko here. I don't mind that. Still no dragon to be seen. I really wish that my biggest unit wasn't a 16-12 tiny. Very disconcerting. I don't want to scale this unit. I need it on board, but I don't want to scale it, so I think I play like this. Anyway, chat, so my sponsored portion of the stream is officially over, but I'm still going to finish this game. Having a blast playing the new game mode for sure. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already hit the follow button, make sure you do. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this game for 4,000 dust, so if you're still interested in sticking around to have a chance to win that, definitely hit the follow button so you can win. Looking pretty promising for us, though. We're relatively strong at the moment. Have to win. Need to change my title. That after this. Okay, show me the dragons. All right, that's good. Show me the support horn. Beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Now we just need the dragon. Do I Masquerade Ball for 2/5s? I could potentially hit a Yaga here. E-Terror is probably worth it. We don't need the Blind Mouse anymore, so we can go ahead and dump these. Okay, so this is good. This is good. We're moving in the positive direction. That is what's important. I appreciate everyone hanging out today, though. Hope you've all been enjoying the new game mode as much as I have. Oh, are you serious? That feels so bad. Oh. Wow, I can't believe that happened. That feels awful. Took upgraded damage and everything. Feels so bad. Lancelot. Lancelot would be a 14. I think I have to go for it. There's my dragon that I've been waiting for so long. So long. Are we done with Cut Purse? Probably not. I mean, it's a good enough unit. I can stick it in the back row, I think, in mine. But also front row, like that, I guess. Yeah, this Tiny has just been the only thing on my board that's like consistently slaying. Question now is like, I don't know if I want to put it like this or like this. I think I sell for the Wormroot and buff the Sea Terror. I don't know why it keeps doing that lock animation. Yeah, I think I play it like this. Exactly. Exactly. We play for the triple and then being able to kiss it at some point, so giving it extra stats. Pretty good for us. But we're going up against a Geppetto, so it's pretty likely that our Lancelot slays in this fight, which is definitely what we want. Or not? Okay. I didn't expect this. Wow, I've got absolutely farmed here. This guy's crazy strong. He's a full level ahead of me. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. This didn't slay at all, which is really, really bad for me. I can't take another Lightning Dragon. I don't think I can, at least. Maybe I can. If I hit this turn with either another support or another treasure, really good for me. Okay, we did hit, so that's huge. I guess it's time to get rid of this big Tiny. Right, so we definitely want to hit these the double supports. Fortunately, we did not. Dracula's Saber makes my back row actually do something. +1, +2, +3, or +2, 4, 6. This could proc this turn. If we get lucky, this could proc. I liked it too, but I did the math and I don't think it checks out. That's brutal. That's just really not good for me. Oh my gosh, we're getting farmed. What are these what are these hits, man? What are these hits? What, like, why did you buy Falling Stars? Like, who buys Falling Stars on, like, this stage of the game? That's crazy. Absolute mad lad. Yeah, I don't know. That was probably my last turn to actually make something happen. Not feeling too confident at this point. Who are we fighting? We're fighting another Wonder Waddle. Yeah, I mean, we would have been fine. We would have been fine had we not got Falling Stars there, because I would take out 2 units with my dragons and we would have been good. But I think we might be dead here, unfortunately. It's pretty likely that we hit the bin. We got the good scaling for the Slay comp, but we found our dragons too late. There was just a couple fights that were just really unfortunate for us. But, you know, that's just the way it goes, you know. Sometimes it'd be like that. All right, Wonder Waddle versus Wonder Waddle. Who's gonna be the victor? Okay. So far, so good. All right, all right. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Like what I'm seeing. Got the win. Okay. Didn't kill him, but we got the win. Missed on the treasure. That's a pretty big oof. Pretty big oof. I want the back row space for the Sporko, but so much gold. Gotta hit the Jerry here, I think. Have a chance. Not enough. No Yagas, no Jerrys. Yeah, this looks pretty much dead. I think I am the dead, chat. Fortunately, we just didn't hit. That's okay. I mean, we missed twice on the good treasure. That's double support, Evil Eye. What can you do, you know? What can you do? Sometimes it'd be like that. But I mean, maybe I'm counting myself out too soon, you know? Might be a little too early. We might get some slays here and you know, become the strong. I doubt it, but there's a world where the fog takes out a back row unit. We get 2 slays because of it. And then there's a, you know, we just run into this kind of stuff and it's literally just the hard counter to what I'm playing, so. Yeah, okay. Not much you can do against the actual hard counter to what I'm playing, so. Alright, well, that's sad. We tried. We tried for sure. Anyway, chat, alright. I am done for the day. I appreciate y'all hanging out and joining me for the launch of Storybook Brawl 99. that stream was sponsored by Storybook Brawl. Thank you so much to them for doing that. Let me go check something real quick, make sure I dot my I's, cross my T's. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more. I put out a new video and live stream on Twitch every single weekday. You can also follow me on Twitter, @JohnTheWordsGuy. See you later.